That's right. Your Minnesota Fighting Vikings moved to 10-2, just like driving test. That's right, man. Even though everyone drives either at 12 or 6, right? That's really about it. After you take your test, anyways. But the Vikings, they got a win against the Jets, 27-22. It was way more dramatic than it should have been, but it is what it is. And Kevin O'Connell, Kirk Cousins, a bunch of other Vikings talked to the local media jackals after the game, wanted to react to some of their comments. So, Thomason, Pioneer Press, go. A Vikings coach, Kevin O'Connell, said he has to do better with the Vikings having another third quarter lull. Said they didn't take advantage of the lead. You're up 20-6 at home. You get the ball to start the second half, and you just let him back in. And, yeah, fantastic that the defense only gave up field goals, but I mean, the Jets scored on 5 straight drives in the second half. And, yeah, they buckled down and got some red zone stops. But you know what's cooler? Stopping them at midfield or anything like that. And the offense could have kept rolling. I mean, they did some good work against one of the best defenses in the NFL, yes. But it shouldn't have had to be like this. Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell doesn't think this team is playing too cautious with the lead. And that's been a concern going back to the Zimmer years where, get a little bit of a lead, you get cautious, you run the ball, just try to run out the clock, and you play prevent defense. It doesn't work. No bueno. Still have to be aggressive. That's why the Vikings had success in the first half, is that they were aggressive on both sides of the ball. Borman, Kevin O'Connell said via KFan on the Vikings defense. On third down, 3 of 16, our defense held them to, and then 1 of 6 in the red zone. Our guys just battled, and then adversity hit. We were able to overcome it and secure our 10th win. And that is true. The defense has been much maligned this season, and they did give up some big-time chunk yardage, but, in key spots, they did well, and we pointed out in our keys, like they did well on third down, they did well in the red zone. It's just, there shouldn't have been 6 trips to the red zone. It's one of those situations. Ben Gessling, Strib. Kevin O'Connell said that Caleb Evans is back in the concussion protocol. He was evaluated and cleared, but then started to have symptoms. Jonathan Bullard also has a right biceps injury. And we got more on Bullard here in a sec. But yeah, Evans, who missed 2 games after being concussed in the Bills game, came back and played relatively well in the first half. And then just unfortunate accident, he got hit by Harrison Smith on the throw. I believe it was DeGarrett Wilson. And he was just not having. Now, he did return to the game, but he wasn't looking good, so it's good that they got him off the field. Thomason, Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell said Kirk Cousins addressed team after game and pointed to how tough teams persevere. And the fact that, all these comments, it seemed like the Vikings lost, doesn't it? Yeah, especially Kirk Cousins' comments where he was very somber. He was dressed like this. This is not the Kirko chains that we need in our life. Like this is, again, this is back to Coles, but it's okay. It's okay. Will Raggets, Brian O'Neill on Kirk Cousins. He's the effing man. Sorry for my language. And Kirk Cousins, this game, the Washington game, the Bills game, the Patriots game. Kirk Cousins is taking some shots. Shots, everybody. And he just keeps getting back up, and he's a tough dude. He is a tough dude. Kramer, Strib. Patrick Peterson on camera by him's game-sealing interception. Cam saw the ball, went and got the ball, and called game. And it was eerily similar to Patrick Peterson calling game against the Buffalo Bills. And Cam Beasley, year 2, he's established himself as a stud. He's one of my favorite young Vikings. I love the energy that he plays with, and he's just a good dude, man. Love to see it. Thompson on Bullard. Said he will have an MRI on his injured right bicep that knocked him out of the game. Optimistic that it's not serious. And Bullard has done a good job at that other defensive end, filling in good against the run. And, the fact that the Vikings just got Diesel Dalvin Thompson back and now could lose Bullard, yeah, it kind of sucks, but that's why you got Ross Blacklock and James Lynch and Atamawo. Maybe he can get in there, Kyrus Tonga. So they do have bodies along the defensive line. Kramer. Harrison Smith, this team, we just have confidence that we're going to win, whether it's offense or defense on the field or special teams. That's just the confidence we have. I am not sure why or how, but I think it starts at the top. I think KO sets the tone with that. And I think it does trickle down where if Kevin O'Connell believes and the team leaders believe, and guess what? This entire locker room, they've been in so many damn spots. They're 9-0 in single-score games this year. That's not what we're looking for. Okay. Yeah, 9-0 in single-score games, which is tied with the 2009 Colts for the best start in single-score games, which is just, Plus, the Vikings, a handful of these are come from behind wins. So when the chips are down, the Vikings are still finding a way. And then lastly, extended Brian O'Neill. Kramer. Brian O'Neill, it is really good to see our team win these kind of games. It's not the way we like to win. Our offense stalled a little bit in the second half where we had some chances to extend the lead and put it away. But, I mean, we've never done this before here. Win these kinds of games. Since I've been here, time in and time out, just the belief we have in each other and the belief that we have number 8 in crunch time. We have a lot of veteran players on this team who believe and have been through a lot and are ready to win some games. And he's right. And also, I love how he's talking about, since he's part of the offense, he's talked about how the offense was sluggish in the second half, where, I mean, it's very easy to point fingers. And if this is a loss, well, I actually don't even think that the Vikings would have done this. But other teams, you'll see that, hey, our defense is playing really good. How come the offense can't step up? Or, our offense put up blah, blah, blah points. How come the defense can't step up? But the Vikings are always pointing at themselves. They're always pointing inward. They're always taking ownership in situations. And that's huge. Where you have a locker room where everyone's saying, hey, that's my fault. That's our side of the ball's fault. We can do better. The other side's like, hey, no, it's not. No, it's our fault. Well, we can do better. And guess what? Everyone else is going to get better versus the second fingers start pointing, that's when your team falls apart. Every single time, man. But again, it shouldn't have to be like this, but the Vikings moved to 10-2 on the season. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts. The Vikings post-win pressers with the local media jackals. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.